Hello! So, I have a story, and it involves blood and trauma. Not really trauma for me, but trauma to the people around me. See, I was never fazed by periods. I grew up in a household where, like, everyone's brutally honest, and I had the period talk really early on. For me, the period talk was like, well, now that you've finished the coitus pamphlet that I made for you, we can move on to the period PowerPoint. Not to mention, I had a really good period talk when I was in Girl Scouts. Once everyone in the troop had reached a certain age and we started to ask our troop leader and my mom some questions about puberty, and it was just like, if I wear my bra to bed, will I get breast cancer? If I skip a period, even if I haven't had sex, am I still pregnant? Can a girl hold her period in? We all need to have a talk. So my first period didn't freak me out at all. I remember I was watching TV and I got to use the bathroom, and when I looked in my underwear there was blood in it, and I was just like, oh, a period. We were gonna go swimming today. Screw it. So yeah, the very first time that I got my period, I just went straight for shoving cotton up it. Not gonna lie, it kinda hurt the first time I ever used a tampon. Mostly because I don't think I put it in right. For all you men folk out there, a tampon comes in a plastic applicator, and it's meant to push the dry cotton up in there. So you just shove it in and then you'll be fresh as a manufactured daisy. So yeah, that first day I used the tampon, I shoved it in and I didn't shove it right, and so I was walking around like I was in the middle of a Mexican standoff. But going back to the period talk in Girl Scouts, it was nice to do it in a group. Not to mention, since we were always in a group, we got to share in the joy of our biological clocks synchronizing. It seemed like every long trip we went on in Girl Scouts, like one girl would get her period, and then like a zombie plague, it would just like set everybody off, which was so much fun for our troop leaders. We're out of pads. But overall, it was nice to be able to talk about this in a group and to talk about it so freely. So freely, in fact, that it didn't occur to me that it might be uncouth to talk about it in front of mixed company. Now with all this in mind, let's flash forward to the summer of 2009. My sister and I had a guy friend who we would hang out with, and we asked him to come on a trip with us to Holiday World. And if you've never been there, Holiday World is what happened when Santa Claus set up shop in a small town in Indiana, and then he enslaved all the other holidays to work for him. And then they made a water park. So the day that we planned to go to Holiday World just happens to be the day where I usually get my period, but like the days prior to it, I don't feel bloated or pained or any of the other symptoms that I usually feel before a period. And my sister's biological clock is synced up with mine, and she's not getting anything either, so I'm like, okay, we're good. We're just gonna skip a period, it happens. So we go about our day in the Holiday World, we're having a good time, gallivanting and cavorting. Right around Halloween, I feel a certain tightening in my lower abdomen. Oh, no. But we keep walking. I'm just like, it's fine. We just keep walking. We're just gonna ignore whatever is stirring in my gutticles. And then it happens again. Oh no! And in my head I'm like, no. No, this isn't happening, no. My sister's not on her period. I usually skip a period every other month anyway. No. No! Beth, are you okay? I say everything is fine and we can just continue walking. Yeah, I'm just in this state of period denial. But that denial is like slowly crumbling with every like painful wrench of my uterus. By the time we get to the 4th of July, I feel like someone has lit fireworks in my gut. But even at this point, I'm too stubborn to admit, yes, I'm on my period. And I'm having it right now. In my head, I'm just still like, I'm not having my period. I just peed my pants. That's it. That's all. That's very visible in bleached denim. My sister, our guy friend, and I all make our way into the line for some bumper cars, and as we're like walking there, I'm like smashing my legs together like I'm trapped in a mermaid dress. We come to a halt in the line, and at this point I'm still squeezing my legs together and I'm like sweating. I'm sweating from embarrassment, and also because Santa Claus, Indiana is ironically the hottest place on earth during the summer. So like I'm bloody, I'm sweaty, I'm just surrounded by a cesspool of other amusement park goers, and I'm like trying to turn my butt away from the guy behind me so I don't like waggle my sweaty, bloody booty in his personal bubble. And at this point, my guy friend turns to me and he says, ever so jovially, so where you want to go next, Beth? Can we go to the bathroom? I think I'm having my period. His face didn't turn red, it turned white. His poor boy, he didn't have any sisters, he didn't have any female cousins, and his mom wasn't the type of lady to like discuss this kind of stuff with him, like just to know. So he like knows nothing about girls or how girls work, which is probably why the next thing that he said was, "Can you hold it in?" "Yeah, I can hold it." So I just get on the bumper cars with them, full menstrual. That was fun. So after that ordeal, we rush to the bathroom and I stuff a lot of toilet paper in my underwear, and then I spend the rest of the day just walking around with like a jacket tied around my waist to hide my shame. And at this point, my sister says, "I'm glad you said something. I just had my period too." "Well, I'm so glad I could catch it for you." So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that story, and I especially appreciate whoever suggested it. I now have a list of stories that I plan to do based on y'all's suggestions, so thank you for sending them in. Also, thank you everyone who voted on the poll that I put on Twitter. Y'all now have a name! And the name that I will now refer to you guys as is Ghost Peppers. Yes, the majority of you guys voted to be named after my ex from my first kiss story, which is exactly what I wanted. But anyway, really thank you for voting, and thank you for watching, and I will see you. Much love. I think I'm getting my period. Well, keep it off of me.